What's up, alchemists? I hope you guys are having a blessed and fantastic day. Let's tap into this reading, see what we got going on in this energy. Please take the messages and the energy that closely resonates with you in your situation and leave what doesn't at Hell's Gates. Okay, my alchemists, and don't forget, we stay cute, speak the truth, and transmute all negative energy. Ashe. What's up, alchemists? Let's tap into this energy, see what we got going on. What's the message, Spirit? We've got a failed destiny swap. Someone here is going to run. We've got hidden assets, traffic ring, and a corrupt company. Let's get into this energy, alchemist. There may be a group of individuals here connected to a trafficking ring that may have recently made some form of attempt over your life here recently, alchemist. With failed destiny swap being out there, I'm picking up spiritually and physically. This may be something here that was initiated by someone within this trafficking ring, if not someone that has connections to individuals in trafficking rings. Someone here has been hiding assets and the individual is going to run. Let's get into this. Thank you, Spirit. So you got, we'll go to jail for hacking. Something here is flooding in, and we've got bank transfers. Okay. At the back of the deck here, we've got company used as a front for fraud, corrupt company. So this may be an individual here within this energy, if not a group of individuals that have some form of involvement in some form of corrupt company, something here that they've been using to commit fraud, and someone here has been hiding assets, bank transfer. Bank transfers. Something here is now flooding in. We've got international call. Broke too many spiritual laws. Someone here within this energy may be hiding assets overseas. This may have something to do with an offshore account, an overseas account. There may be an individual here that may have recently made some form of international call where it surrounds bank transfers, so money being moved around. With going to run being out there, alchemist, it looks like someone here is trying to make a sweet escape. Well, we got drank something. Sense of urgency. This case involves a teenager. Oh, we have this case involves a child. We've got hacked your phone remotely here at the back of the deck. This may be past energy or this may be current energy with sense of urgency being out there. There may be a teenager. There may be a teenager and a younger child that may have had some form of trafficking contracts placed on them and may actively be being targeted by this trafficking ring. We got a crooked lawyer here, and then we've got a legal status that's under by bank transfers. One of the individuals within this energy has connections to another country. It could be a country that they're from or another country that they have some form of connections to. It's looking like one of the individuals, if not a group of individuals connected to a corrupt company, have a legal status. Some of these individuals here with this illegal status energy may also be a part of a trafficking ring, or they may be working with a trafficking ring to enter a country. If this isn't past energy, this may be something that's happened recently. Alright, we've got burner account. Something here about a storage unit is also significant. I am picking up the energy here, Alchemist, of someone moving something around. If not something, someone, or people. Alright, so we got turn off Wi-Fi or Bluetooth when not in use here, Alchemist. And then we have a mother who's using her child's identity for fraud. This has landed by flooding in. Will go to jail for hacking is out there. So for someone, there's an individual here that has paid for your device to be compromised, to be hacked into. Something is going on here with your Wi-Fi, so this may have something to do with like shared Wi-Fi. This may be past energy, or this may be something that's been going on recently. Something has been being moved around. Something has also been manipulated. A mother is using her child's identity for fraud. We got altered birth certificate here at the back of the deck. Wow. That's landed by this case involves a teenager. We've got a lot to get into within this energy, Alchemist. Someone here within this energy may be a home aide, or may have worked as a home aide in the past. Let me lift this up a bit. I'm getting a mixture of past and present energy here with this. Something is currently being discovered where it surrounds some form of trafficking ring. With going to run being out there is either one or a few of the individuals that's a part of this trafficking ring are now going to go on the run. Some of these individuals have recently been moving money around and hiding assets. With the going to run, evidently these individuals know that they're under investigation, so they're doing things as a sense of urgency. With the will go to jail for hacking being out there, someone here may have been trying to keep tabs on someone. If not do something to compromise someone's account, if not do something to compromise someone's device, or something about an account may be significant. With crooked lawyer also being out here for someone, there may be a crooked lawyer that was working with one of the individuals that's either a part of this trafficking ring or someone here that's a part of a corrupt company that was involved in hacking into your device because they were trying to gather information here on you to use this in some form of way. And a lot of illegal things have been going on here. There's also some form of sense of urgency where it surrounds a teenager and a child. With trafficking ring being out here, Alchemist, it's looking like some form of contract has been placed on either one or the other. And then we also have this energy that came out. This feels like a rabbit hole. That we're now about to enter into. Drank something. This is almost giving me Alice in Wonderland. Broke too many spiritual laws. Someone, if not a group of individuals, have been trying to manipulate another individual's reality. But it feels like they've been trying to manipulate another individual's reality to their own benefit. so that they can have things done around that individual. So it almost feels like someone wants someone's mind to not be there. We've drank something being out here. Something may have been given to a teenager or a child. This may be to put them under the influence or to have them not conscious. This energy feels like a lot of spiritual and physical things have been going on here amongst a group of individuals. Let's get into this. Give me some energy here, please, Spirit. Alright, Alchemist. So we got drugs and poison. That's under by traffic ring, bank transfers. So this traffic ring has something to do with drugs trafficking. Or a part of this traffic ring has something to do with drugs trafficking. There's some form of money that has recently been moved around where it surrounds this energy. Something has been moved offshore for a burner account. We got abuse and neglect. That's landed by this case involves a child. There's also been some form of child abuse that's been going on here. This may be something here that's been covered up, or someone was trying to cover up. This child abuse that's been going on here may also relate to this traffic ring. With the turn off your Wi-Fi, apologies for the noise in the background, Alchemist. With the turn off your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are not in use, something about shared Wi-Fi. There may be an individual with the will go to jail for hacking. If someone here within this energy or Alchemist, take the energy how it resonates for yourself. If you have any like outdoor or indoor cameras, someone here may have hacked into the cameras to be able to view the footage. Someone's able to access something live through some form of shared Wi-Fi. Now I'm picking up here, Alchemist, that's not the only device this individual or these individuals have been hacking into. Something about phone devices is also significant, and these individuals may be doing this to track the locations of individuals that they're targeting. If there's some form of camera stream connected to someone's home that has been hacked, the camera stream may be that camera stream may then be like live streamed on the dark web. This case involves a child, abuse and neglect. Someone here is in debt. That's under by going to run. I'm not sure if you can hear that alarm in the background, Alchemist. It sounds like a vehicle alarm going off. There may be an individual here within this energy that may be in drug debt. Someone here that's a part of some form of trafficking ring or has connections to a trafficking ring. It's looking like here, Alchemist, someone may be in drug debt and they're going to go on the run. But then with hiding assets being out here, maybe they're not really in debt. Maybe they've been hiding money, so they don't have to pay that money. There may be a crooked lawyer here that's going to go on the run, as well as another individual here within this energy. We got child. That's just under by this case involves a child. I'm not liking this, Alchemist. I'm picking up past and present energy with this. Something that happened to a child in the past, and there may be something here that may have happened to a child recently. This may relate to this child drinking something. This may be something here that was poisoned or something here that was laced. Someone here may have gone on the run in the past because of something that they did to a child. And there may be an individual here that may now be going on the run because of something here that they've done to a child and because they're also in debt. We've got water, that's under by crooked lawyer. Something about a water sign may be significant to this energy. Or there may be a lawyer within this energy here that's a part of the marine kingdom. Felt destiny swap being out there. There may be a coven of individuals that are connected to a traffic ring, if not them being in the trafficking ring themselves. At the beginning I mentioned alchemist, something spiritual has been going on here and something physical. With this energy alchemist, this being out here, there may be an individual that has been doing something where it surrounds minors. This case involves a teenager, this case involves a child. Something that this individual has been doing is almost to like attach cords onto those minors to energy harvest off them. Broke too many spiritual laws. Something very dark has been going on here. We got spousal partner. That's just landed right on top of will go to jail for hacking. There's an energy here. You see the way that card just fell out my hand, alchemist, and landed by flooding in. I'm getting a lot of clarity flooding in. A lot of truth coming in here where it surrounds things that have been going on. There may be an individual here that's a part of some form of marriage or relationship that's connected to some form of trafficking ring and a corrupt company. It's either one or the other. Either way, this corrupt company has connections to this trafficking ring. Someone here may have been keeping tabs here on someone. With spouse and partner landing by will go to jail for hacking. It's looking like someone has been keeping tabs on someone secretly. And something here about a burner account as well. We got good guy. Now that's under by a child out there in reverse. This case involves a teenager. Something about a young child is very significant. So this could be a minor, anywhere up to the age of 19. Something may have happened, if not recently, then in the past. With drugs and poison being out there, it's looking like something happened to a teenager or a child, where they were either drugged or laced. We've got party here at the back of the deck. Something may have happened to a child at a party where they were drugged. This may be something here that was done intentionally. This may be something here that was planned. This may be as a result of a destiny swap. And this may even have something to do with something more sinister. We've got surveillance that just landed out here on the floor, Alchemist. That's very significant with this card landing out here on the floor, hidden surveillance. There's been some form of false scheme, some form of false operation that's been going on here, where it surrounds a trafficking ring. One of the things that these individuals have been doing, Alchemists, with surveillance being out there, teenager and child, this looks like the surveillance of minors. Not just the surveillance of minors, something that's going on here where it surrounds drugs. So this may even be the recruiting of minors into the trafficking ring, into the drugs trafficking ring. There may be a young child. If this case involves a teenager, I'm seeing a child between the ages of 13. You know, these freaking vehicles, man, I'll tell you. Apologies for the noise in the background, Alchemist. I'm picking up on a child between the ages of 13 to 17. Something about this individual being watched and then them being approached by someone here within this trafficking ring. You see, with all these, I always say this in the readings, these freaking noisy vehicles. Someone here may like flashy cars. Someone may have pulled up on a young teenager here in the past and started getting acquainted with this individual. The individual that got acquainted with this young teenager is a part of a trafficking ring. Someone could have recruited this teenager to start working for them, if not doing other things for them. I like this Alchemist. That just landed by this case involves a teenager. Something very dark is going on or has been going on. Someone here may have been groomed when they were a minor to do something where it surrounds this energy for another individual that's a part of a trafficking ring / corrupt company. So it's almost like someone being groomed to this is not right, man. Abuse and neglect. Someone's way of life as a child was corrupted from a very young age by different individuals that were around them. It's either people that was in this individual's family corrupted them, or they were sought out, they were recruited by individuals here within this trafficking ring to assist in false operations that were going on. But at the same time, Alchemist, it looks like there's a minor that was targeted to be recruited, and there's also minors that are being targeted to have effed up things done to them. False surveillance being one of it. We've got party. Now that's sounded by broke too many spiritual laws. Something about a group gathering, and we've got cover up here at the back of the deck. With this energy being out here, traffic ring, there may be different minors that are being sought out to be brought to certain parties that surround this energy here. Broke too many spiritual laws. Something is happening spiritually and physically. And with Destiny Swap being out here, Alchemist, it's almost like minors are being used for their destiny to be taken by different individuals. It's almost like their energy harvesting. It's almost like the energy harvesting of their energy, but of their destiny as well. Energy is being stolen from these individuals through certain parties. It's being harvested and then it's being moved around. That's one of the first things I said within this reading. Money is being moved around, but it also seems like energy is being moved around. But it's not just how the energy is being moved around, it's how the energy is being extracted to begin with, how the energy is being harvested to begin with. Some of these energies being harvested through effed up parties that have been happening with this energy. Someone, if not a group of individuals, have been trying to keep something covered up. It seems like one of these individuals, if not a group of them, are going to go on the run because something is now flooding in. We got love, that's under by perversion. I don't like this energy at all, Alchemist. Someone here within this energy, if not different minors that were targeted, it's like they've been groomed to think something here is love. It's either that they were groomed to see something as love, or something here that they do or was taught to do, they were falsely made to believe it was love. This is very sinister. We've got greed. Now that's under by spouse and partner. And then we've got alarm. That's come out there and reversed by broke too many spiritual laws. There may be an individual here within this energy that was keeping tabs on their spouse or partner where it surrounds their finances. So something that they've been doing with their finances. This may surround this energy of debt and greed being out there. There may be an individual here within a marriage. There may be an individual here within a marriage that either spends a lot of money or has been doing something shady investments. Someone's greed is catching up to them. But it's not just their greed catching up to them, it's their dark secrets, the things that they have done, the things that they've been involved in. They're really sending energy to the cards, Alchemist. Something may have happened at a riverside here in the past. This case involves a teenager, this case involves a child. With child being out there in reverse, alchemist, I am sadly picking up the energy of something happening to a child that is no longer alive. Something that happened by the riverside is also resurfacing. Alright, alchemist, let's get back into this energy. Alright, we got jealousy, and that's gonna by turn off your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth when not in use. Someone has definitely been doing something weird where it surrounds you. For someone, something about your mother may be significant. This may be another individual here that's been around you, close around you, doing something here where it surrounds your device. It almost feels like someone here has been trying to get the inside scoop here on you. Someone's been trying to invade your privacy because they feel some type of way about you. Something about a spouse or partner may be significant. Someone's spouse or partner may have been stalking someone, falsely surveilling someone here out of jealousy. We got cleanup that's come out there in reverse. Someone isn't able to get rid of something. They're not able to cover up something here that they've been doing. This isn't just exposing what they've been doing recently. This is also exposing the things that they've done here in the past. So if this individual, if not a few of the individuals within this energy, were involved in some form of corrupt company in the past, there's a lot of evidence now coming out here, alchemist. And now someone wants to run away. If someone was recently trying to clean up, cover up their tracks here, it seems like they've made more of a mess. Now they're going to run because the truth is coming out. That's under by surveillance, alarm out there in reverse. Someone has run out of time, broke too many spiritual laws. Some form of judgment is now coming down. And these individuals are not prepared for this. There's a lot of truth and clarity here that's about to be flooding in, where it surrounds false operations that have been going on, false trafficking operations, corrupt companies, things that have been moved around, money that has been moved around, sadly children that have been moved around, things that also happened to children in the past, as well as things that have been going on recently. Minors here that have also been groomed to assist in these false operations. Things that have been going on at certain parties. Things that individuals have been doing out of greed. As well as jealousy. And this energy here too, perversion. A lot of things are now coming out here, alchemist. And many of these individuals are not prepared for this. Yep, stalking. Truth comes out. Evil corporation. That's under by cleanup. Corrupt company. This corrupt company may have something to do with minors. Either they work with minors or they provide some form of service to minors. Something big is being exposed here, alchemist. Some form of illegal surveillance that's been going on. This illegal surveillance tying into this energy. This rabbit hole connects back to a chain. That chain connects to a network. That network connects to an organization. An evil corporation. These are different things that have been going on in different communities, globally. This energy being the root of it. What individuals have to do to make money, greed. With stalking being out here, alchemist, alarm. Something was going on where it surrounds you, as well as other individuals here within this energy that were being targeted at a certain time. So this may have something to do with surveillance that was going on your road at a certain time, or something here that was happening with will go to jail for hacking on your device at a certain time. So maybe at a certain time of the day, your device may have been overheating a lot. Someone has been doing something routinely around you. Surveillance, stalking, hacking, tracking. Something here has also been being moved around at a certain time. Something here may have also been happening. Something here may have also been happening within the early hours of the morning, where it surrounds this energy. This may be more than one person that was doing this to different individuals here that were being targeted. You know what I'm picking up here, alchemist? It almost feels like someone recruits minors, then teaches them dark occult things, and then has those minors action out those things that they have been taught onto different individuals that are being targeted. But the minors that have been taught to do those things, they were initially groomed. So their perception over what they're doing, in a way I do believe they know what they're doing is wrong, but it's either because they have a lot of love for the person that has initiated them into that game, or because they don't have a lot of love for themselves, so they're weak. They're prone to manipulation. They're prone to submitting to false agendas, basically. Or someone just has a very distorted perception and they truly believe what they're doing is love. The early development of a child is very significant. If false things are done to a child, or if a child is exposed to false things at a very young age, this can completely warp their perception on life. We've got arson, that's funded by evil corporation. I'm getting past energy and I'm getting present energy here with this alchemist. Something here was done in the past where some form of building was set on fire. This building may have something to do with a building that dealt with minors. Something about a youth club may be significant. Or some form of agency. Evil corporation, some form of youth agency may even be significant. Arson was intentionally committed here in the past, alchemist, as a sense of urgency, because someone wanted to get rid of evidence where it surrounds this energy. Someone didn't want the truth to come out about something here that was going on. Something here that was going on involving minors. That's past energy. I'm picking up present energy, meaning someone may very well attempt to do this again. There's a lot of evidence somewhere that someone wants to get rid of all at once, and they're willing to commit arson to do this. And then they're potentially going to run, if they're not on the run already. Something about a home or an apartment may even be significant. This may be a home or an apartment where there was parties being held. That's sent by cleanup out there in reverse, alchemist. We got unseen danger here at the back of the deck. Male. There's a masculine here that doesn't see something coming back to them. Now let's get into this energy here before we get back into this reading. A mother is using her child's identity for fraud, jealousy. For someone, your mother may have some form of connection to a corrupt company. This may be a corrupt company that they were working with, or this may be some form of corrupt company that they have some form of association with some way. Something here was done against you when you were a child, where your mother used your identity illegally. This may be your mother using your identity to access something. And with bank transfers being out there, wherever your mother accessed through using your identity, they then move this money around. Your mother may have stolen something from you here out of jealousy. So she may have been jealous that something here was left to you. She may have been jealous that someone had a lot of love for you. Almost like your mother holding a lot of resentment and bitterness to the fact that someone left you something when you were a child. Something that she had awareness of but didn't want you to receive. For someone, if you grew up with a very bitter and resentful mother, she may have abused you and neglected you. And then when you came of age, she may have then started displaying signs of jealousy towards you, sabotaging you, doing things to scheme on you, setting you up for failure, trying to mess with the flow of your life. This is a very dark rabbit hole with a lot of dark things that have gone on here. Your mother may have paid for an individual here to hack into your device because they were trying to gather up information here on you. For someone, if you cut your mother off anytime from recently to within these last couple of years or even a very, very long time ago, it seems like this individual has consistently been trying to intrude within your energy, intrude on your privacy. Because they can't speak to you or be around you, they've been going to great lengths here to get the inside scoop on you, illegally surveilling you. Your mother here may have even been stalking you, if not working with different individuals here to stalk you within your area. This individual may have been making it seem like they were concerned about you, may have been making it seem like they were doing this out of love, when really and truly they were doing this out of control, manipulation, really and truly because they were losing control. And for someone, your mother was doing this out of greed. For someone, this isn't going to relate to everyone, but your mother may have had some form of involvement in placing some form of trafficking contract here on you. With spouse or partner being out there, if your mother is in some form of relationship, your mother was working with whoever she's in a relationship here to have this orchestrated where it surrounds you. And this was all out of greed and jealousy. Your mother wanted to take something here from you, did take something here from you, and then she wanted to mess with your whole life because she didn't feel like you deserved your life. She didn't feel like you deserved to be safe. She didn't feel like you deserved to be free. She felt like you should be stalked, harassed, surveilled, and then have the worst things done to you by sadistic individuals that have no form of self-control, or because she felt some type of way about you. But she's now being exposed. Your mother's being looked into here, alchemist, where it surrounds her using your identity to access something illegally here in the past. Something here that she's been hiding. This is going to be exposed. And the individuals that she was working with, a crooked lawyer being significant, they're also going to be exposed with her. We got dismemberment that just landed right on top of good guy. This is very sad. You felt destiny stop being out there, Alchemist. Whatever false contract was made against your life by whoever initiated it, this has backfired. It's not just the initiation against them trying to steal your destiny, it's the things that they initiated to be done to you. So take the energy how it resonates. For someone, this is a mother. Something about your mother's partner may be significant, a father figure may be significant, another individual here within your family may be significant, an ex-friend may be significant. Someone wanted to take everything from you because they wanted your life. So they had a lot of things initiated against your life, the worst things to be done to you. If these individuals did any form of death contract here against you, Alchemist, this has backfired. Everything that these individuals sought out to do against you is returning back to them. But it's not just returning back to them, it's returning back to those around them. This is really looking like innocent blood is going to be shed as a result of some form of spiritual contract here that was made. Broke too many spiritual laws. These individuals went too far. These individuals went too far. Someone's quest for greed and someone's drive for jealousy here has led them down a very dark hole. And this is about to cost them in a very severe way. With dismemberment landed by a good guy. Whoever placed the trafficking contract here on you, Alchemist, if this individual has a child or someone around them, innocent blood is going to be shed as a result of the trafficking contract on you falling through. It's almost like someone putting up something as collateral. Someone is going to lose someone very close to them because of what they orchestrated where it surrounds you. This is spiritual and this is physical. If a death contract was placed over your life, Alchemist, this has backfired. Death is either going to return back to the individual that initiated that death contract or is going to hit someone close to them. If someone placed a trafficking contract on you, this has also fallen through. That trafficking contract is still going to be actioned out. If not on the individual that initiated it, on someone close to them. These individuals knew what they were getting into when they got into it, but their drive for everything wrong is what's led them to where they are right now. There's an individual here within this energy that's owing. Someone here is in debt. This debt is going to cost this person. They know this. But it almost feels like this individual's already trying to run away from everything that's coming back to them. These individuals were always cowards from the beginning. Cowards that were driven by the wrong things in life. These individuals didn't care what they had to put up. For many of you, your own mother put you up as a sacrifice, all because of her jealousy towards you. Or vice versa, your father put you up as a sacrifice, all because of his greed. If you had other siblings, it was the child that they least favored that they put up as a sacrifice. Broke too many spiritual laws. For one of these individuals, if not a few of them, for the child that they least favored that they put up for a sacrifice will be the child that they love the most that they're going to lose. This is judgment. This is a serious judgment. All because of these individuals' wicked ways. We've got bloodline that's come out here in reverse, Alchemist. Right under hiding assets. River out there in reverse, awesome. There's a bloodline here that's coming to an end. It's almost like her bloodline is being obliterated. There's a bloodline here that's about to be no more. And there's going to be a chain of incidents that are going to happen here that's eventually going to lead to the end and destruction of this bloodline. And it already looks like this is happening now. We've got evidence that's not by a crooked lawyer. Love. Someone here may have disposed of evidence where it surrounds a past case. This may be evidence here that was disposed of here through water. If this is something here that happened by riverside, something here may have been washed downstream. But we had this energy here, Alchemist. Something is now flooding in. It almost feels like something that once disappeared is making its way back. This is crazy, but this almost feels like a divine miracle in a way. Imagine losing something by the riverside and then like 20, 30 years later, you randomly decide to revisit that riverside. And that very same thing that you lost, it then reappears. Something is coming back around to a group of individuals. Something is flooding in. Truth is flooding in. Justice is flooding in. Karma is flooding in. For everything that these individuals have done, all the things that they thought they were going to get away with, is all coming right back around for these individuals now. And it's not just going to affect them. It's going to affect their whole bloodline. Their whole bloodline. It doesn't matter where these individuals run. There's a secret here that's being exposed, flooding in. There's a lot of dark truths that are now coming to light. And then we got this energy here at the back of the deck. So many people's lifestyles are catching up to them in the worst ways. The things that they chose to get into, the contracts that they chose to make. Because of someone's greed, they're now in debt. Because of someone's jealousy, they're now losing a lot. This is just crazy, man. That's when the bad truth comes out. I'm hearing the bird tweet right now. There's a whole series of events, Alchemist. Someone's in debt. It's a whole series of events right now, Alchemist. The ways that individuals have chosen to live their life, this is all catching up to these individuals. Many of these individuals are now in debt that they can't pay back. They're now trying to go on the run. Whether it's drug debt or them being in debt with traffickers because of the trafficking contract that they initiated on someone. Many of these individuals, if they're in marriages or relationships, their marriages and relationships are falling apart. A lot of these individuals' dark past, their dark secrets, their dark ways, their dark tendencies, all of this is being exposed. The truth about who they really are. The veil has been lifted. All of these individuals that have spent years cloaking themselves in other people's energies, cloaking themselves in the energies of the people that they have been harvesting energy from, they can't do these things anymore. Their real energy is being exposed. The truth about who they really are is being exposed. Their crimes are being exposed. Their sins are being exposed. Broke too many spiritual laws. The things that these people have done, the things that they have engaged in, the things that they have enabled. Because of their wayward ways, their wicked minds. Because they were driven by the wrong things. Greed, jealousy, perversion. Everything that these individuals have been trying to do recently to cover up their tracks, this has all fallen through. They're losing even more than they ever had, as well as gaining even more exposure. Where it surrounds the things that they have done, the truth comes out. The truth is flooding in. Many of these individuals can't handle this. Someone here within this energy may take themselves out because they know they're in debt, they're owing people. They don't want those people coming for them. They know it's the end of the road for them. Someone here may be taking themselves out because as a result of something here that they did to someone else, as a result of the false contract that they placed on someone else's life, they lost someone that they loved. And it's looking like they lost this person in a very vicious way. If this person wanted you to be attacked violently, if this is what they wanted for you, this is what's being actioned out in the life of someone they truly loved. Sadly, a child is significant here. Because of how people chose to live their life. Because of what they wouldn't give up on. Now they can't handle everything that's coming back to them. Now they can't handle all the losses that are happening in their life. But when they were invoking losses in other people's life senselessly, because of their greed, because of their jealousy, they didn't care. They didn't care what other people had to lose. They didn't care how many people they had to traumatize. They didn't care how many people's privacy they had to infringe on, over and over again. Tracking, surveilling, monitoring, stalking. They didn't care how many people they had to use and abuse. But all they care about now is the exposure, and they can't even handle it. All they care about now is the exposure, and they can't even handle it. Many of them are trying to get away. Many of them are still doing dumb and impulsive things. Spiraling. Doing the same things over and over again with no results. Not wanting to better their lives. Because many of these individuals already lost themselves time ago. They already sold themselves out time ago. They already gave possessions to entities to work through their bodies time ago. They don't care about what they have to do. They don't care how many times they even have to do it until it all catches up to them, whether it's through imprisonment or death. That's going to be the fate for all of these individuals. Many of them are going to take themselves out because they were always cowards. They were always cowards that have to lurk and hide in the shadows. That have to work with a group of deranged individuals who are just like-minded and sadistic as them. Who have to be a part of corrupt organizations just to feel like they're accomplished in life. It's a major ending for a group of individuals. This is going to be happening in so many different ways. A group of individuals are about to be exposed. Someone here is going to take themselves out. This individual may leave a note, they may not. Either way, their death is going to expose them. Not just their death, the death of someone close to them is also going to expose them. Something that happens to that individual is going to expose them. With arson being out there, there may be a fire at that individual's home, if not an explosion. This individual may even be in that explosion. Everything that these individuals did to other people, everything that these individuals have done, not just to you but to other people, is returning back to them in the worst ways. All the things that they have done to people spiritually is returning back to them. It's going to be returning back to them physically and spiritually. There's a whole karmic bloodline that's about to be wiped out. Simply because of the actions of the elders within that family unit. There's about to be a lot of exposure here through a lot of people's karma. And that karma is now flooding in.